Hello everybody and welcome to Grassroots Vegan. I'm David Kelly. I would like to begin by reading a comment by Arian Vespi in response to the video I did, should you call yourself a plant-based eater or a vegan? I'm surprised that you let ethical veganism dictate your beliefs. I thought I saw you with a Bible. You surely know God clothed Adam and Eve with skins. Why is that not good enough for you? Okay, well, first of all, ethical veganism did not dictate my beliefs. It was actually the other way around. My beliefs ultimately led me to ethical veganism. Now, the second part where you refer to God clothing Adam and Eve in skins, that is in reference to a passage in the book of Genesis, the first book of the Bible, where Adam and Eve, this was just after they were removed from the Garden of Eden for eating the forbidden fruit. They realized that they were stark naked and tried to cover themselves with leaves or whatever they could find. And God, in His mercy, sacrificed an animal and used its skin to clothe their shame. And what this is a foreshadow of what would be the ultimate sacrifice, and that was God's Son, Jesus Christ, the sacrifice for our sins, to not only cover our shame, but to remove our sins so that we could come before God guilt-free and sin-free. And that's, throughout the Old Testament, there are many foreshadowings of that ultimate sacrifice. So, the Bible, what is the Bible anyways? The Bible is a narrative, and the narrative is a redemptive story. It's about man returning to God, and that is through Jesus Christ, His Son. Now, I'm not asking you to believe this. I'm not here preaching you the message. I'm just basically telling you this is what the story of the Bible is about. To point out that the Bible is not a book of proof text that you can pick and choose whatever you want to validate your own point of view. So to use that passage to justify the right of us as humans to use animals for whatever we want to use them for, I think is a misrepresentation. And even as a vegan, I would not try to use the Bible to validate veganism. I know there are vegans that do that, Christian vegans, and they're pretty creative on how they can establish that God really intended us to be vegans rather than meat eaters. But I won't even go there, because for me, veganism is not a Christian issue. It's not a Muslim issue or a Hindu issue or a Buddhist issue or an atheist issue. It's a human issue. And the issue centers around how we as humans should treat other living creatures, and that is with compassion. And my beliefs support that. If it's not necessary to exploit animals, to inflict pain and suffering on them for our benefits, then why are we doing this? That's really what it comes down to. Ultimately, our insatiable appetite for animal products is not just causing unthinkable cruelty towards other living creatures, but it is hurting us in the end, in terms of our health, in terms of our environment, and socially as well. So we can't ignore this. We must deal with it no matter what our background is. The issue of overconsumption of animal products is real, and it has to be dealt with. So what do you think about this? Leave your comments below. I always love hearing from you. And if you like this video, share it. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Thank you and have a great day.